The fuck?
I'm a ghost.
Oh, we're talking about ghosting, aren't we?
Ghosting girls, why it happens.
Bro, I never wear sunglasses, but here I fucking am. I got my shades on. I'm getting real shady today because it's about ghosting.
We're going to talk about why guys get shady on you.
Why is he ghosting you? And you're sitting there crying in your bed. Kai?
Let's rock.
Episode 14. Alright, everybody shot.
Just do it.
I don't care about work tomorrow. Do it for the memory.
Do it.
Do it for me.
Yeah.
Do it for the story.
Alright, that was hot.
Do it for the story.
Episode 14. I'm not wearing these sunglasses the whole episode because I can't see a fucking thing.
I have to wear them for one more thing.
What? Bro, what is that?
I got a cactus cup for the pregame.
Bro, what are you going to do with that? Looks like a fucking cactus.
Why are you being mean about my cactus
Bro, you're
cup?
going to use that for the sex toy episode.
What, are you going to shove it up your ass?
It's like a fucking triple dildo.
Yeah, it has spikes on it. Is your family tree a cactus?
No, why?
Because you're being a fucking prick to me.
That's fucking so dumb. That is the dumbest fucking thing.
Leave my cactus alone.
Okay.
I'm holding it from the side by it.
Fucking got a sex toy as a drink. You'd be like, you're sucking cock at pregame.
Real quick, before we get into the episode, and you stop fucking abusing my cactus cup, we want to tell you guys why we didn't go to Vegas. We were going to have a show from Vegas. The day before we were about to go, they actually got put back to phase 1, some corona setbacks, so we decided to do safety first and stay home, stayed in Belmar, had a good weekend in Belmar, and we have a fucking sick weekend coming up.
Oh, we have a lot of things in the works for the show. It was almost like a blessing in disguise because of like the new like opportunities we have. By the way, shout out to Bitches of Belmar.
Bitches of Belmar.
A newly founded Instagram page. Go follow them, Bitches of Belmar. Group of beautiful girls living here in Belmar with us. Welcomed us right in. They exposed us on their Instagram. I mean, you deserve that more than me, the Bachelor of Belmar.
Why do I deserve that?
Because you're a good-looking kid. Like,
you're a fucking handsome kid. I think you're the biggest Bachelor of Belmar.
I think you are. So I guess we
shared the post.
We agree to disagree.
If I had to share Bachelor of Belmar with anyone, I'm happy I shared it with you. That's good company.
Good taste.
By the way, we have a new backdrop, new banner, tapestry.
Honestly, been waiting on that for a while. I know a lot of people brought that up, but there it fucking is.
Make it more official.
Everything's coming in perfectly. We're improving, steadily going up like a fucking stock market.
Like a stock. You know what's so funny is when we meet people that aren't from Staten Island, everyone says we have such accents.
I know, but you know what? It's not even like a bad thing because everyone says they like it.
They do like it.
It's fucking like sex.
It's like sick, yeah.
It's like sex.
You like sex?
I love sex.
Oh.
I actually have a new position before we go into ghosting. I just want to do it real quick. Call it the levitation. You always talk about how you like having the girls' legs like sort of on your shoulders.
Yeah, deep penetration.
Right, as deep as you could go. Now, I want the crease. Give me the crease of the knee.
I want to demonstrate on...
Bro, no,
I'm just watching.
Bro, what do you mean?
I'm just watching.
So we got the crease. I want the crease of the knee over the shoulder. So you got the crease of the knee. Now you're gonna come up and she's
Just
gonna
the frog?
levitate. No, she's gonna levitate off the ground. So the girl's ass is off the ground. Now you start fucking
Okay.
in midair. This is the levitation. Midair. You're fucking. It's
You need
the
good
best
leg
thing.
strength there to work out. You need good
No,
leg
you
strength.
can't. You don't last long because of how hard it is to do. You don't last long because you fucking come in seconds. Go ahead.
What about the frog? You've heard of the frog, right? Where you're going down like this, and
Okay.
instead of going in and out,
Okay.
kind of thing, you're going up and down
Up
like
and
a
down.
frog. So it's literally going. Like,
But
up
isn't
and
your
down
cock
on
like
them.
this? Your cock is literally cocked.
No,
It's
you
straight.
have them
Pin
like this,
straight.
and you're just going up and down, up and down, up and down. So it's hitting the roof, the G spot, up, down, like a little froggy.
Right.
Little froggy.
What?
Like
Ribbit?
It's like you're playing leapfrog.
Yeah. You ever play Frogger?
Yeah.
All right, let's get into Ghosted real quick. Those are a couple of positions that we just wanted to get out there. And the biggest thing with Ghosted, I feel like early on, and I always said this when on our Instagram lives and shit like that, guys know right away sort of what they want to do with a girl, whether it's that chase for a hookup or it's the chase for something more serious. Do you agree with that?
I know pretty quick when I'm talking to a girl. It's like, this has potential or this is just like a hookup.
And I feel like the best thing you could do if you do like a guy like that and you want to pursue him, whether it's a hookup or something serious, don't be too pushy with everything. Don't be too much. Don't show up everywhere he is. Don't text him 24/7. Sort of how girls say the guy should insinuate things. Let him text you. Let him ask you to go out for a drink with his friends or ask you what you're doing for the night. Never say, when am I going to see you again?
Because the guy loves the chase. And if you're not asking him to hang out and he finds that he has to ask you to hang out, it feels more difficult for them. Because if you're always asking me to hang out, it's like, you know what? I could get that whenever. I'm going to do this tonight.
Yeah.
You know? That's always there. And honestly, same goes for guys. Like, guys initiate, ask to hang out, but don't be too pushy. Because that'll turn a girl off too. And just, I don't know. I never like to look like I'm putting, I guess, all my eggs in one basket, being too pushy, like begging somebody to hang out. It's got to be mutual. But at the same time, you have to, it's like the push and pull effect. Yeah. You have to give some, ask to hang out, but don't give too much. Pull back a little bit.
And I feel like the push and pull, the big thing that I've heard at least, when you cancel on a girl, it sort of makes her want you more.
As fucked up as it is.
As fucked up as it is, but now we were talking about the other way around. When a girl like cancels on me, it sort of wants to shift my attention somewhere else. Like, okay, yes, I still do want her.
Because in my head, I'm like, they're doing something else then tonight.
They're doing something else, and I put myself out there to invite you. It's like a slap in the face almost.
Yeah.
That's me, at least.
It's a little stroke to the ego when you don't get what you want, right?
True, yeah.
Yeah.
And another thing, like, I want to go into, like, texting real quick, because we're big on texting. Both of us, always on our phones, fucking texting this one out, whatever. The double text, and that's a big thing. And I've been thinking, like, double text is good if you both are vibing. If I didn't answer, like, you wanting to do something or hang out, I think there's a reason. Like,
and then you do it again? Yeah, it's disgusting.
You know what I mean?
Here's one thing that I think we've both run into this scenario down here with the house. A lot of house parties, bars are closed, whatnot. If a girl that just is going to come to your house and show up, right? That's fine. Yeah. Like, we're friends, like we said.
Absolutely. We have a lot of
girlfriends. You're more than welcome to come, show up. If you just show up and you weren't invited, you can't have that expectation of me to just be with you.
And don't act like my fucking girlfriend.
Yeah,
that's my biggest fucking pet peeve.
If you were invited, you have every fucking right to expect my attention.
Yeah.
And to give you the time.
Absolutely.
If you just showed up, you don't know what I had planned to go on that day.
You're just a bystander.
If I was hanging out, maybe I had my cousin over. Maybe I was just wanted to chill with the boys that night. Maybe I was talking to another girl that night. Mm-hmm. If you weren't invited, you can't have expectations. Like, oh, this guy's a dick. I'm at his house and he's doing this. I didn't invite you.
Exactly.
Like, that's a big turnoff.
Biggest cringe.
You can come all you want. I want you to come. I want you to enjoy this. I want to have a good time. But just be chill. Just be there and hang out. Don't get all crazy and have this expectation if you're coming into the house uninvited. You know?
Right. So, and things are going good with someone, you finally have that and you don't want to get ghosted or whatever. I think a huge thing, it's just the day and age of us going out, getting wrecked. You know what your limit is. Do not, and there's always a time to be like crazy, you know, and maybe, you know, once, twice, you get sloppy when you guys are really good, like have a strong relationship going. Know your limits. Don't get sloppy because it's a huge turnoff. Like I said, once, maybe I do it, maybe you do it. That's one thing. Every night, if you get to that point where you're just sloppy, I have a perfect example. I was in high school, after high school. We used to date in high school. She came back around because I looked like $1 million after high school. We started talking again. We started hooking up. She would always get like crazy when she was drunk, not fighting, but just sloppy. I invited a couple friends over. Her girls were over. We're all hanging out, cool. She's talking over one of my friends. I look down at the table. She's rubbing the fucking kid's leg. And it's like, after that, it was done. And then she like complained that I ghosted her or whatever afterwards. But that's like one of the things. Control when you're drunk. I think that's huge for both of us. We agree.
I hate when they use the excuse I was drunk for texting you, going psycho with text, psycho in person, or flirting with somebody else. Sorry, I was drunk. That wasn't really me. No, that was fucking you.
Yeah.
That was you. Because we don't do that when we're drunk.
No.
We're honestly fun when we're drunk. We know our limits, I think.
Yo, remember? It actually happened this weekend. Me and Ryan were fucking, at that point, we were wrecked.
Right.
We both came up to the room, And even when we're sober, we have the same nap times. But this was a time where we're just like, all right, quick nap. Bang, lights out. We're both fucking knocked out. I ordered a pizza, by the way, before we went to sleep. We both split it. We were both gonna kill this pizza.
Didn't eat a slice.
I woke up. I'm like, oh my god, where's the pizza? Did it come? Things laying on my table. Ate one slice. You didn't have any, and we were ready to go after that.
A whole nother night. We woke up at like midnight and had a whole nother night after that.
We really did.
I think it was the perfect nap time because then we were up till like fucking 4:30. Crazy. But I love when we give each other the look. It's like, all right, we're that drunk. Sometimes we announce it to the house. Sometimes we don't. But we look at each other. I'm going to wreak fucking havoc at that house. I'm going to go into that house and wreak havoc.
How about after headliner? We could say headliners. Headliners. Thank you, headliners, for opening and being semi-normal. I know you're enforcing masks.
We'll be there this weekend.
We'll be there this weekend with a special friend.
Yes.
I don't need to say names. I want her to be on the show to say a name. Headliner. We had a table. They were enforcing masks, whatever, with all our friends. Pineapple Patrons. Me and Ryan going back and forth.
Falling down.
Bah, 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 bah. Having a great time. Socializing. Never too sloppy. You're just fucking spitting our lines. Being dicks.
Being dicks.
Being dicks. We take the cab home. And when I tell you, I don't know, like, you were definitely on the same level, but once we got out of that cab, fucking I darted in the house. Who's getting it? Literally, who's getting fucked with?
That's it. Yo, funniest thing, and again, we won't name when it happened, names or anything, is when we'll be in a situation where it's me and Mike, and he'll see me flirting with somebody, or he's talking to somebody, and he wants me to come over and wingman for him, and he literally either gives me a look, which I know the look, or a text.
Oh, we're gonna tell a text story.
Come up with a line. Spit a line. Just come up with one. Just come up with a one line. There was an instance one time this summer. I won't say when. One time this summer, Mike literally texted me, "You're hot. She's hot. Say something." Because I'm just chilling. Sometimes I just like to chill. Like I'm not ready to go at all. Put in all the work.
But you also get to that point of drunk where it's like, fuck. Like you don't realize that you're like this. You're fucking a confident kid. You could get this girl over. Like you're like, what the fuck do I do? You just gotta be reminded sometimes. You get in that. Me too. Like everyone gets like that. Like you gotta be reminded. You can fucking do this.
He'll text me, go into your little book of lines because I know you got one for this scenario, and just say a line. And in this instance, I said a line, and it was so perfect.
It was the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
The dumbest line I've ever said, probably. And to perfection. Like fucking clockwork.
Say it. Just say it.
I don't think I could say this line.
Come on.
I dropped something behind my bed. I dropped a jewel pod behind my bed because I was like, how can you help me get it?
Bro.
Perfection.
When he said it, I looked straight ahead. I just in shock of how dumb it was.
Oh my god. What was this, a couple weeks ago now?
Yeah. And 2 seconds later, the girl goes on.
Oh. And you had to stop yourself from bursting out laughing. You were smiling ear to ear.
Ear to ear. There's nothing that makes me happier than especially when the lines work. Oh, fucking Ryan.
Back on topic though. That was story time. Back on topic. I think we covered two of the biggest things: is not being too pushy, not being too sloppy drunk. This is why a guy will ghost you. I think when the girl is being shady, like flirting with other people, liking other pictures on Instagram, or
when a girl's attention's somewhere else, it's sort of
when you're out, and they're gonna put their attention somewhere else because they don't want to maybe be seen with you or give you all that attention, or have people think that they're in a relationship and they're being shady too. I don't fuck with that either.
But then again, in a flip side, do we do that?
I think I do that sometimes, but I wouldn't give a girl attention if I didn't see potential with it. Like, that's just one of the hookups. If I like the girl, like, I'm down to chill in front of anyone. Like, I don't care.
But I feel like I could like someone and still want to do my own thing in the day, in the night, whatever.
If I really like someone and they're around, I'm going to want to spend my time with them.
Yeah.
I don't want them to get the impression that I'm going to be a dick. Because if I see potential in it, and then they're just going to see me fucking around and doing my own thing, but I like them, they're going to do the same thing, and I'm just going to get pissed. So if I actually like them and see potential, I'm going to spend my time with them when I'm around them. I don't want them to see me with other girls, because that has potential. If it's just a hookup, I don't really care because what are you gonna do? Snap on me? Like I only saw it as a hookup anyway.
Right.
You know, as fucking douchey as that sounds,
Yeah.
it's the truth.
Because you don't want to give her the wrong idea.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, that's when the craziness starts.
That's when you give the, oh my God, you were kissing me in front of your friends and we took a Snapchat together.
Perfect example. You're treating a side chick or a hookup as the main piece. You can't, like, if you, it's going to turn her crazy. Like a previous episode is going to turn her crazy if you're treating someone you just take as a hookup as the main piece. Like, you have to treat everyone how you feel about them. Like, literally.
When do you back off a girl?
When do you back off a girl?
When they're getting that wrong impression, trying to hang out all the time?
I think it's been a while since I've been too much to a girl to say I've backed off. I always give a lot of attention to a girl and then make sure I do my own thing, whether it's with the boys, whether it's going out, just to not get wound up in one person, not keep your eggs in one basket.
That's something I've done this summer is like, if we hook up, I know that it's like automatically in the back of your head, like, all right, now, like, we hooked up. Like,
now what's the next step?
Like, 2 days from now, I'm going to hit them up, like, let's hook up again. I actually go slower, like, after we hook up, because I don't want you to get into that consistent pattern and get the wrong impression.
And you want to see if they're cool about it.
Yeah.
You want to see, like,
if I hooked up with you a month ago, like, there's not saying I won't ever hook up with you again. I just didn't want to do too much too soon to give you that, oh, this is consistent, like, this is going somewhere type of impression.
Right.
So, like, I could hook up with you in May, and maybe we hook up again in June or July. Like, it doesn't mean I didn't like it. It doesn't mean I'm not into you. I just don't want to give you that wrong impression, like, oh, this is something consistent. Because then they get used to it, right? It's like, now we've been having sex we've been hooking up for 2 weeks in a row. And then it's like, all right, we're just going to keep having sex. Every time we come around, every time I'm with them, we're going to fuck.
It's going to be sex.
But then where's their time to have your own time and do your own thing?
Yeah.
So you have to space it out.
You got to space it out. And I think, like I was just about to say, we look for that in a girl. We look for in a girl that's going to be okay with, realize what we're doing. First of all, we're doing a podcast about sex every week.
Sex!
We're doing a podcast about sex every week. Obviously, we're at the shore. Obviously, we're talking to different girls. It's just, come on, let's be adults here. Like, there's no reason to hide it because that's when fucking the craziness comes out.
I'm not against settling down with, like, a chick if I was really down for them, really like them. It's not like, oh, I want my single summer, I'm at the shore. I don't want any drama. Like, I don't want to ruin something with somebody because we fought at the shore, you're seeing too much of them, and whatever the case may be. Like, it's not about having a single summer. It's just about, like, not wanting the unnecessary drama during the summer. Like, I have a house with my friends. If that's going to cause drama because I'm at the shore all the time or I'm doing this, sometimes I just want to spend time with my friends, independent, doing my own thing. It's not because I want to go out every night and fuck someone else. Like,
yeah.
And I hate girls that have that impression. Oh, you have a Belmont house, you're with your boys, you fuck everyone. Like, that's literally not it. That's what I'm trying to avoid, is these accusations and this drama when I'm just chilling.
Exactly. And just to put a pretty icing on the cake for this topic about getting ghosted, the most simple thing you could do right now, let him do his thing, let him come to you. And all you could do is show your personality, show how cool you are as a girl. When it comes down to hooking up, fuck the shit out of him. Fucking give him the gluck, whatever you're good at, do. Whatever he likes, communicate with him on what he likes. If he's listening to the show, he'll communicate with you what he likes. Hopefully he does the fucking Slurp and Slide episode 4.
I think it's sick when a girl's not giving me much attention through text and I can't read them. I'm like, fuck, like, they're not into me. What am I doing wrong? But then I hang out with them.
In person. And they're all over you.
And they're, like, so down.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, it makes me think, like, she's just chill, like, kind of leaving me alone or not giving me that attention. But then we know what we got when we hang out. Mm-hmm. I think that's sick. Yeah. I get more attracted to that.
Definitely.
I hate when they're down my throat.
I like girls being more available in person than all the time through text and stuff, because I know you're more on the conversation side with text, which is perfectly fine. Just it's more of a me thing not to text as much, because I don't know, I don't want to put my mind all into one or two people and then it's like I don't hang out with them, then I fuck them over. You know what I mean?
With personality type of people too, we thrive more in person.
Thrive more in person, 100%. I mean, that's life, bro. Everyone should be fucking enjoying life. That's life. Hanging out, socializing in person. That's just my thing. I think that wraps up Ghosted. There's Fuck the Cactus. Just the guys, an update on the merch.
I'll shove this up your ass.
Bro, you already told me you're gonna do that. I go fucking, it's a quadruple dildo.
Okay.
Okay? Update on the merch. We have shirts with For the Story coming out on the back. Our last names, Mavaro, Martucci. Mavaro has an 8, Martucci has 11, whoever you want to rep. There should be a third one out. On the back, you could have the option of picking the Do For The Story logo instead of the names. That'll be live on our website. It'll be in the description on YouTube. And
I think that we're going to have our best weekend in Belmar this weekend.
I absolutely agree with that.
We're going to have our best weekend, and we're going to come with fucking heat next week. I think that you alluded to it a little bit, but we're going to have some big shit coming.
Alluded.
You're going to have some big shit coming.
No names being said.
It's the calm before the storm.
Yep. And like I said, the Vegas trip being canceled was a blessing in disguise.
Blessing.
I promise you. Because Do For The Story is definitely, like I said, the stock market goes up. That little fucking line chart, we're fucking like this, going up. Like a fucking, like this little snake going up in the air. Alright, anyway. We'll see you next Friday, episode 14.
See you next Friday.